He said, I'm portly. I have some graying hair. And he said, I don't know who that guy is on the web, so, over the net. So I just thought I'd let you know that. I don't know who. He didn't know who that guy is.
That's the picture he has in his profile.
Right, and I said, so I thought maybe I guess you'd heard that. I didn't know if you'd heard it, but I thought I'd let you know.
No, they won't let me on their show, but they let everybody else.
Really?
I'm not allowed near that show.
We'll have to play that down, won't we? See if that will line up. I'm sure it will. But I'm Ann. I'm in Texas, and I love you, dear sister, and can't wait to sit with you when we all get up there. And it's going to be wonderful. Anyway, I just wanted to call in real quick and let you take your break and give you those two little things and just encourage you. You're in my prayers all the time. The Lord keeps you right in front of me.
Oh, good.
I'm right, my family, and you're my family too. So,
well, thank you.
Just we're just holding up your hands, hold up each other's hands.
Yep.
So I love you. God bless you.
Love you too.
And,
thanks for calling in.
Okay.
Bye. Bye-bye. We're going to go on break, folks. Be back in about 2 minutes.
This is the Reality Radio Network on Telstar 5 Transponder 5 and on the internet at realityradionetwork.com.
Everybody, listener call-in line 260-356-2611. I've been notified that I forgot to put it on the website today. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I had to take it off of the site because people were calling the producer just all hours of the day and night, and Steve over at Reality Radio asked me to take it off my site during the week.
Yeah, like Sunday nights at, say, 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Sunday nights, and no one's up but me, but that's not my phone number. Yeah. Well, I forgot to put it on my site today, so. But I think I've been saying it pretty much every 5 or 10 minutes what the number is, folks. And so, yeah, it's 260-356-2611. I just have so many sites, sometimes I can't keep up with them all. And, yeah, I gave you a nice plug in the book, Steve, for Reality Radio. I'll have to send you one. And they're so expensive, I can't even afford them. I have to pay $16 a book. And so I'm not going to be sending out a lot of free copies. $16, it's $18.95 shelf price, and I have to pay $16 a book, so that's pricey, man. That's expensive. And what they do is they price their books based on word count, and the word count of this book is, I don't know what the word count is, but it's 236 pages, as opposed to my last one, which was 144 pages. And so that one was $14.95, and being 236, this one is $18. So, yeah, it's a big price jump. But I have no control over it, folks, so don't send me emails screaming and hollering I'm charging money for my books. It's not me. And you can get all of the information that's in these books free on my websites. You certainly get my radio shows for free, the archives for free. All I ask is for donations, and I usually have enough to keep my head above the water, and the Lord leads people to help, and that's just how it goes. I'm not living high on the hog by any means. I couldn't do it without the donations and support of God's people. I wasn't even sure I was going to have a radio show this month, and people stood up and donated, and so we're on the air this month. Some of the things I was talking about. Listener calling 260-356-2611. Different names that these giants were called in the earlier times, because people don't realize how riddled our past was with giants. And this is something Rick over at stargods.org gets into a little bit better, probably more in depth than I do, is the fact that what is mythology? What really is mythology? Mythology in Greek means history. It doesn't mean fiction. It doesn't mean pretend. It means history. And so when you look at all of these mythological features that you're programmed to think are fiction and make-believe, when you look at Hercules and all of these other gods from the Greek mythology, they were hybrids. They were hybrids. They were Nephilim. They were from the Nephilim. And that's why they were huge. They were strong. A lot of these hybrids became worshipped as gods by the people back then. And that was one of the parts of their judgment, was because they were allowing people to worship them as gods. But it was typical of what happened, because they were so far and above in stature what normal humans were, that the humans looked at them as gods. And so you have a lot of these. You want to know what our past was? Take a good look at Greek mythology. Get reintroduced to Greek mythology. And in this time, read it with the fact that these things really happened. These beings really existed at one time. They weren't fake. It's not fiction. It's not imagination. Some of the things, to the extent, are the stories that surrounded them, and the fact that they were put in the constellations, put in the stars as constellations when they died and all this. I don't know about any of that stuff. But the characters themselves were real. They were hybrids. And they claim that even Nimrod was a hybrid. And Nimrod was the leader of Babylon. And hello, who's our leader today of Babylon? Yes, he is a hybrid. George Bush is a hybrid. And so it's never changed. Nothing changes much. It's just a little bit less noticeable, a little bit less detectable, because that giantism defect was taken care of over the centuries of mutations of DNA, knocked out the giantism defect, and so hybrids can look just like normal human beings today, and we know that the serpent seed line is the hybrid seed line of today. The Moravian seed line is a hybrid seed line, and it's these Moravians who think it's their born right to rule over mankind and be the elite over mankind. And that's what these hybrids do. The certain families. Fritz Springmeier talks about them. When he talks about the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, the 13 families, and then the dominant one being the rulers, the kings and queens, come from the Moravian line. And that's the one most of our presidents from the